you must do nursing when you are big. Kasi I am a nurse, your tita's a nurse, your lola's a nurse, your lolo's a nurse, your great-great-great-grandfather's grandfather's auntie is a nurse. Why, hello there. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So, as you can see from my smashing new outfit sponsored by Alexandra, today will be a nursing Q&A. So I understand that when you go into university to study nursing, or whether you're uni qualified, it is quite daunting and there is a lot of questions that you want answers to. And I went onto my Instagram and Facebook page and did a little Q&A on there asking future nurses if they have any questions. So without further ado, let's start with the questions. Okay, so the first one is, what made you choose nursing as a career? I'm Filipino. Anak, you must do nursing when you are big. Kasi I am a nurse, your tita's a nurse, your lola's a nurse, your lolo's a nurse, your great-great-great-grandfather's grandfather's auntie is a nurse. Kailangan mag-nurse. Okay, it's the best job in the whole world. But yeah, family played a big role in me wanting to be a nurse because I didn't really know what I wanted to be when I grew up. I wanted to do travel and tourism. I wanted to do all sorts of stuff. I don't know. But I don't regret choosing it because I got a job straight away. I literally qualified in November and I had a guaranteed job from the trust that I did my placement on, which was so good. I didn't even need to worry about interviews. I didn't need to worry about making a CV and applying to like 20 odd hospitals in the UK. Question 2. Move out or stay at home? Money, gotta save money, but then independence, but then Filipino parents. I personally, I stayed at home. I think it was for the best because when you are a nursing student and you live away, there's gonna be a lot of distractions and you need to concentrate. There's gonna be people that you're going to live with that are from different courses that will not understand your schedule. When you're a student nurse, you will not have the same holidays as everyone else. You will be at university or you will be at placement when everyone else is on holiday. And when you're on holiday, when you have your annual leave, people are gonna go to university, you know, because 50% of it is theory and 50% of it is practical, which is your placement. I think that staying at home was a smart idea to do because when you're living away, do you know where all your student loan is gonna go? Your student loan is gonna go to your rent. The only downside to living at home is that there are times where you will miss a lot of social gatherings. I missed a lot of social events at university. To me, it's not a big deal because people always think, oh, university is the time where you're supposed to make friends. University is where you're supposed to party and whatnot. To me, I don't think like that. Honestly, when you finish nursing, one, it's going to be really rewarding that you managed to finish like 3 years of absolute hell. And second, you have the rest of your life to make new friends. You've got the rest of your life to go out parties, to go clubbing. Like, it shouldn't be just in university, and that's what people always think. Honestly, by the time I finished my nursing, I still had money in my pocket, and I didn't have a part-time job throughout 3 years of my nursing, and I had money in my pocket. The majority of people that I know were literally broke by the end of university. If you ask me, I would stay at home. Okay, dissertation tips. Take the easy road, my friend. Do you know what I did for my dissertation? I did my dissertation on staff shortages. One of the most basic topics ever. Bear in mind, when you're doing your dissertation, you're also doing your third year placement, you're also doing other exams, and it's kind of like if you choose a really difficult topic to do and you have to research all of that, girl, you're gonna be there forever. And I just think that if you have a choice to do something easy, just do the easy one. Also, a tip, do something you're interested in, because if you don't, you're gonna be researching something that is so boring to you and you will literally lose motivation to do it. For me, I chose the easy route and I got a first in my dissertation, so you know, easy way. Life is hard as it is, we do not need to make it any harder. Placement advice. First, placement advice is listen carefully, take notes. Don't be afraid to ask questions. This is something that was drilled into our heads from the first year of nursing, is do not be afraid to ask questions. Nothing is ever a stupid question. The thing is, if you don't ask questions and you still do something that you're unsure about, that's gonna get you into a lot more trouble than asking a question to your mentor. Tip number 2, know your limitations. This one's a deep advice. Put your mask on. And I'm not talking about your face mask, although you should put that on as well. Put a mask on, and by that I mean your happy face. One of the things I learned as a student is to have 2 faces. Nurses have multiple faces. You don't want to go in to placement looking like you crawled out your own grave. You know, you don't want to go through placement like that. You don't get marked on your face, but it kind of like shows your mentor and the people around you that you want to be there. Because if you walk in and you look like absolute crap, people are just going to be like, why is she so miserable? You want to go in there with like a positive vibe to you, because ain't nobody got time for negativity. Mentors like enthusiastic students. Honestly, when it comes to trust, when it comes to gaining the trust of your patients, being an approachable and friendly looking person is kind of vital for that. The next tip I have is stay tidy. Make sure your uniform is on fleek. Make sure you don't come into placement looking like a right slob. Just make sure you follow your uniform policy. I think you get marked on your appearance as well, like if your hair is tied back. I know my hair is not tied back right now, but I'm not working, so it's fine. I also want to hide my ears because I look like Dumbo with my ears out like that. And the last tip I have is to stay busy. Even if there's literally nothing to do, just try to make yourself look like you're doing something, that you're trying to do something. Main advice for surviving uni: make friends. First of all, I made the most funniest friends in university. It made my university experience so much better because we actually got along. We never had any drama with each other. They were just a funny bunch of people. I always had someone to turn to whenever I needed to ask questions or if I was stuck on something. Get your work done in advance. Like, I don't understand how people can do like a whole assignment like the day before its submission. Like, guys, like, what kind of species are you for you to even be able to do that? Do some pre-work and post-work reading. Obviously in lectures they teach you, but there are other things that you can learn by reading elsewhere. So do some reading, make friends, have fun. How much maths is involved in nursing? This much. When I started nursing, I thought, oh crap, I am absolutely terrible at maths. But guess what, honey? Every single drug calculation, numeracy exam that I did in university got 100%, and that's someone who isn't good at maths. In nursing, there are formulas. As long as you remember those formulas, everything will be very easy. You only need the basic maths like addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. Have you ever dealt with rude patients and how did you respond? For those who do know my personality, I don't tolerate disrespect and rudeness from people, especially when I've helped them. You will meet rude people, you will meet disrespectful people, but you as a professional need to act accordingly. You need to communicate across that you will not tolerate their disrespect, but in a respectful way. You can't shout at a patient, because that's just not how it is, you know. When you're a nurse, your patience needs to be like there. What's the most frustrating part of being a nurse? For me, it's getting up really early in the morning. Like I wake up at 5:30 in the morning. Like I said previously, rude patients, I cannot. The amount of work you need to do as a student, you work triple time. When you're qualified and you start working, the amount of training you have to complete, a mandatory training you have to complete, is ridiculous. You've got to do it, and like I said, nursing is a constant learning. But anyways guys, that is it for today's Q&A. So I hope that the advice and information I gave really helped you understand nursing, and I hope that a lot more of you will do nursing in the future, because we are short. We need you. If you're into cover, fashion, makeup, skincare and vlogs, please subscribe to my channel. Bye!